Ah, art. I could talk for a long time about it. Um, Interesting. I never had any art lessons. I never paid for privates or anything like that. I can remember in sixth grade, we had to shade an apple, a lemon, and something else, and I was in the art show. I don't know much about my dad, but I know that my dad was a cartoonist, and my brother did tattoos and stuff. So maybe just have that kind of gene. I can't explain how you can just look at paper and just start drawing stuff and a portrait. I've been doing it my whole life. I go off and on. Recently, last couple years, I've been really inspired. Some of my best friends, lost their fur baby, and it was hard. I haven't had that experience yet. We have our pups. In all my other relationships, the dog stayed with them, and it was a long time before anything happened. I've never loved an animal that died. And so what I would do is would ask them for a picture because randomly they wouldn't think anything, and I would do a portrait for them as a surprise. Uh, Makes me a little emotional talking about it. To be able to be there and see their reactions and how it touched them, it's a pretty special moment. Um, I don't know if they're any good. We should post some pictures of some of the stuff that I've done. And you know what? If you guys have a fur baby and post pictures, who knows? I might draw one for you. Probably the biggest joy of my life, outside of my family and the life that we have. It's part of who I am. It's in my blood. People don't understand it. I don't think Casey understands it, but he's supportive. And I think the over the years, I've thought back to growing up really poor, and I had a couple of coaches that really changed my life. And I told myself back then, when I can, I'm going to pay this forward. And I've been very fortunate in the 30 years that I've been a coach. It's just been really special. I think the thing I love the most is using a vehicle like cheerleading that they love so much and I love so much, and try to get some life lessons in there. Teach these kids about time management, how to be a partner on the floor, respect. There's a lot that happens in that process, the journey, and it's a year long process. They're terrible in the beginning. They get a little bit better. They get their confidence for the competitions, and then they go out there under the lights and perform, and it's like the biggest thing they've ever done. And to see that happen, and then at the end, there's world championships, and when you place top 10 at a thing like that, 1,000 teams and stuff, it's really intense. It's a lot. I think that I'm don't go to church, and I don't fellowship like that. I have a big heart, and I try to live my life through my heart. I would think my fellowship probably would be mentoring kids, and there's probably been thousands over the 30 years. And some of them, I keep up with a lot of them, and some of them have their own kids, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so old. And then those kids start doing cheerleading. It's like, wow, this is coming full circle. Huge part of my heart. Um, and when I do travel choreography, it's such a wonderful gig to go in 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think I probably count 5, 6, 7, 8 in my sleep at this point. Probably drives Casey crazy. Um, yeah, like it's really special. I love it so much, and I'll do it if I can walk and throw a hip out and bust the move still, and I'll be doing it. Oh, what is the one thing that drives me crazy about Casey? Christopher, thank you for that question. And I wished I could answer it with emojis. That would be fun. Um, he can't find shit. It'll be like, honey, where's my shoes? I'm like, did you look for your shoes? They're right there. We lost the rumba the other day. And I'm like, it's probably under the server. No, I looked. I looked in every room twice. We found the rumba this morning and it was under the server. Um, Where's my phone? You're holding it. It's so, yes, his ability to lose things when they're right there in front of him makes me crazy. What is a wild night for the two of us? Now, I have disco danced and been on speaker boxes, shirts off. Woo! Half my life, I would say. Partying, booze, dope, all that stuff. Definitely lived up that scene. We have a running joke now. Murder She Wrote is on at 10. Um, I don't know if we actually, fun fact, we've never been to a gay club together. Not for any kind of jealous reasons or anything like that. We just haven't ever done that. I've been there with friends and stuff, but never together. A wild night for us now would be probably like a lot of other people. Netflix, some good food, our babies, our puppies. But we are these days in bed by 10. Um, Boring, huh?